Hi, college and career success. Welcome to your week 9 assignment video. So, depending on when you're watching this video, you are either enjoying spring break and maybe getting a jump start on week 9, or you are wrapped up with spring break and we're back in the groove of things. So hopefully everyone enjoyed their break, had some time off, and we're ready to kind of start the second part of the semester. So, because we are now in the second half of our term, now's a good time to remind you that there is a workshop assignment coming due sooner than ever. So want to make sure that you sign up and attend and then send me the certificate of attendance so that you get credit for attending that workshop. Please make sure you view this video if you need to kind of refresh your memory on where to go and how to get that process done. All right, so we are in week 9. As I said, week 9 opened up early in case anyone wanted to work on it over spring breaks. I know we have a mix of CCP students in here as well as college students, so you are welcome to get that started early. We are in chapter 7, so if you haven't already, go ahead and just take a look at the chapter 7 lecture video to give you that foundation of understanding. So we're going to hop into the actual folders here, and this is a normal week. You have a chapter 7 discussion due by Wednesday for your weekly attendance, responded to classmates by Sunday. You have a chapter 7 assignment, and then you have a chapter 7 quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and let's get right in here. Your chapter 7 discussion, your prompt is, some people say that creativity is in the realm of children. Can you think of how a child's curiosity and willingness to explore may help you understand a college discipline that is unfamiliar to you now? Write a reflection on how you could use curiosity toward one of your most difficult courses. So essentially what we're seeing is that a lot of times people credit creativity with kids or people who are in the artistic fields, but curiosity can look like many different things. It doesn't have to be, imagination or artistic movements or, products like that. It can be thinking outside the box. It can be questioning things. It can be trying things out of your comfort zone. So kind of think about how maybe still approaching things with the curiosity that we did when we were kids, right? When we were kids, we were willing to take risks or to kind of dream big. How can you take that kind of curiosity and apply it as a college student to maybe something new or something that's difficult? So that's what your prompt is, because chapter 7 is all about different types of thinking, creativity, critical, analytical. And so this prompt specifically talks about the creative thinking. All right, your chapter 7 assignment, and this is one I honestly like as well because it does have some creative thinking. So you're going to open it up. It's going to be a PDF again that you can type right in. It says basically kind of read this little scenario. Our institution has cut funding to the library, tutoring center, and the wellness center. You know very well that you and your fellow students will suffer because you will not be able to access these services. Think about kind of first, what would you do? And then think through this list and come up with what you think they would do. Obviously, some of these are fictional, but some of these are real people. So Bugs Bunny, Oprah, Bill Gates, Martin Luther King Jr., Mother Teresa, Jay-Z, Malala, Harry Potter. If you are not familiar with any of those, feel free to Google and just get a little bit of background on them. I'm guessing most of them are somewhat familiar, but maybe you're not 100% sure what Oprah has done or the impact Malala has had on the world. Same thing with the fictional characters like Harry Potter or Bugs Bunny. You can certainly look those up. So think about what they would do. And for instance, I've seen students who would say things like, oh, Bugs Bunny would burrow a tunnel under a bank, steal the money, and then give it to the college. Obviously some of these are going to be a little bit more far-fetched than others, and some of them are going to be more realistic. So have fun with it. Kind of think about what you know about each character. Again, look them up if you do not know who they are. Please don't just plug in here, I do not know who this is. You're allowed to Google and figure out just a little bit of what they're known for. And then down here, which one's the most realistic? More than likely, it's going to be, an actual person's suggestion. And then which one's the most exciting? When you're done, I'm just going to type real quick. You're going to make sure you come up here and save it with your changes so that you're not uploading a blank document to me. So save it with your changes. Again, if you are using a Chromebook or a MacBook, you might just want to kind of make sure you have it all in there and do a screenshot, because that's another reason that sometimes uploads are empty, because MacBooks and Chromebooks are not compatible very often with Blackboard. All right, and then once you are done with that, you've uploaded it, you're going to take your Chapter 7 quiz. So just again, another reminder with our quizzes, please make sure you're answering all questions in 2 to 5 sentences and just address all parts of the question. So question 1 is talking about being open-minded. Do you consider yourself to be open-minded? Do you think it depends on the subject? And then kind of talk about a time where you had to question your open-mindedness. Question 2, it says, do you agree or disagree with Mark Twain? He has a quote that says, there's no such thing as a new idea. And just defend that. It says, explain and defend by using 1 or 2 examples. So not just, yeah, I agree, or no, I disagree. Use examples to support your opinion. 3 asks if you've tried doing anything new this semester. How do you feel about the suggestion of trying something new? If you have tried things differently, what was the outcome? Are you sticking with the new method, or are you kind of reverting back to something you've done in the past? Question 4, when was the time you had to use clear and logical thinking to do conflict resolution, and what was your role in that? And then finally, question 5 talks about metacognition. When did you first become aware of your thinking processes, about how you conclude things, the way you think? Has it evolved over time? What is your experience with metacognition? All right, and then once you're done with that, again, save and submit. So as a recap, make sure that you post your original response in the Chapter 7 discussion by Wednesday, respond to 2 classmates by Sunday, complete your Chapter 7 What Would Bugs Do and your Chapter 7 quiz by Sunday as well. All right, hope everyone has a great week.